Hi guys, welcome back to Kitchen Colony, and today in my kitchen we'll be making barbecue ribs. Yes, barbecue beef ribs. And though I don't have an outside barbecue, I'll be doing mine in my oven, and I'm going to enjoy it, and it's going to be just as delicious as if we had done it actually on the barbecue outside. So join me while I prepare this delicious meal. Well, today we'll be doing beef ribs, and this is the slow baked version and not the steamed and then baked version. I have here some nice beef ribs. I would have liked it to be cut in half, but they were not able to do so. So I'm going to have them washed now and seasoned and marinate for about 3 hours. The rib is already cleaned by the butcher, and now I'm going to wash it with vinegar for a second cleaning. Now while washing, I'll be removing any excess fat or anything that I don't want on my meat. It was cleaned properly, but I still need to remove whatever I see and don't want. Now we're draining off the vinegar water, and we're going to rinse with cool water again and get ready for seasoning. After rinsing the vinegar, we dry the meat. Here we have both wet and dry herb. We have a spoon of wet herb, which is just sage, parsley, and coriander blended in oil. And then we have the Italian herbs here. It has a mixture of rosemary, thyme, and stuff. So we're going to blend them together. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of all-purpose, 1 teaspoon of all-purpose, half teaspoon of Szechuan, and a teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and a half a teaspoon of Chinese 5 spice. This is optional, but I have it and I wanted that flavor from the spices, so I'm using it. Teaspoon of black pepper. You'll notice I have not added salt because the all-purpose is very salty, and we are going to use soy sauce, which is also salty. Now I'm going to add half the amount, a little over half of the soy sauce, and we're going to make a paste. Now we're going to remove a little bit of the paste, and we are going to rub it in each piece of the rib. We're going to rub it in, massage it in the meat. all over. Now that we've finished massaging the meat, we're going to cover it and put it in the refrigerator for at least 3 hours. Overnight would be perfect, but 3 hours will do just well. Now while the meat is marinating, I'm going to prepare my sauce. A mixture of many different sauces. So this is a very smoky barbecue sauce. I don't need a lot. I just needed a teaspoon. Then I'm going to use some jerk barbecue sauce. I'm combining a lot of sauces to get the flavor that I want, but you can just buy your straight barbecue sauce. Then I'm going to use about a tablespoon, a little over tablespoon of ketchup to that. Then this is now jerk. This is a jerk, liquid jerk sauce also. So that it has a bit of a tamarind taste. That's why I like it. And I'm going to use some honey. And then I'm going to add the soy sauce, the remaining, that is about 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. Then to it I'm going to have some pepper flakes. As I said, this barbecue is going to be very spicy. And if you don't want so much spice, eliminate the jerk sauce and the pepper flakes. Now mix well together and then put it aside until we're ready for it again. Now I've lined my baking tray with foil and give it a light spray so that the rib would not stick. And you know barbecue is very sticky and it's easy to clean up when we're finished. Now when it's time for baking, we're going to leave it on the countertop for about 5 to 10 minutes before we put it in our tray. Now whatever was left in the bowl, you just sprinkle it over the remainder of the meat. Remember, those are seasonings, the things that we had used to rub the meat, so we put it over it. Now what I'm doing here, I'm actually crumpling the foil paper to cover the meat because I didn't want the paper to touch, the foil to touch the meat. So I'm making like a dome for the meat. And after I've done this, I'm going to use another piece of foil to cover any gaps because remember I'm steaming before I bake. I'm going to steam it, so I use another piece of foil to cover it to lock in every steam, or the heat I should say. Now I'll be allowing this to steam for 1 hour, and after 1 hour I'll take it out and test to see if the meat is tender. Some meat will take longer than an hour, but some is even quicker than an hour, so you check after about 45 minutes to an hour. Now after the hour, these ribs were extremely tender. Remove the foil and start brushing it with my barbecue sauce. Now I'm going to cover with the foil just for a few minutes to let the barbecue sauce cook, and I'm going to put it in the oven for about 15 minutes. Now this is cooked to my liking, so if you need more sauce you can add it, but I don't need any more sauce. And I'm going to place it in the oven for another about 10 minutes. I wanted the sauce to dry off and become a bit sticky. Now here we have it, after about an hour and a half, sticky, juicy barbecue beef ribs. Delicious, very delicious. Now I've served this with a spicy vegetable burger, and I do have a video for that, and also a vegetable salad. Now this was very good, very delicious. I didn't miss the outside barbecue because I had that smoky flavor from the barbecue sauce that I made. Now if you don't have a barbecue outside, the oven will do just as well. Enjoy. Now if you've enjoyed what you've seen, please subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment because I do enjoy your comments. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.